Delicious, delicious, snappy, delicious scrimps.
Delicious scrimps.
Then we talking about that steamed rice, cuz.
Jesus Christ. Oh, damn. Oh, God. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast in the whole wide world, the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Timothy De La Ghetto.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
Today we are Nikki-less. Nikki just couldn't be here today. We just, so we was like, okay, cool.
Perfect.
Sick of having the female perspective to balance us out. Today it's an all-male day.
So we'll get like all truths and like intelligence.
No more deceptive conversations. Today we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. We talk about some man stuff today.
Hell yeah.
Like how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you trying to poo in the morning, but you got an erection, right? But you can't. So you gotta push it in. You gotta hold it down, but then you can't let it touch the front of the toilet seat because that's disgusting.
It's gross and it hurt.
And you can't put it on top of the toilet seat because
You're peeing everywhere.
Exactly, because when you poo, a little bit of pee comes out, it goes everywhere. So it's really a struggle situation. And some people, not me, might touch the water, but you know what I'm saying? It happens.
Or the front of the bowl.
Oh, disgusting.
That's the worst.
And you know what? Actually, that's a lie because toilets, sometimes I will touch the water because water depth differentiates in different toilets.
All toilets are different.
It's true. So that's all we're going to be talking about today.
Everybody in the comments are like, duh, that's all you ever talk about, Tim. Dicks.
Well, that's what we do here.
That's all I got.
I'm one note, guys. All right. I was gonna say also, if you're watching at home and my face is looking extra splotchy, it's because I just got a facial a day and a half ago.
Yeah, facials mess up your skin.
No, they mess it up for a day, and then in my case, the lady needs to really go in on my extractions because my shit's all fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, bruh, you get facials?
Yes, I do.
But
I get like a hydrofacial. I'll get a peel every once in a while.
Right.
I don't have to go do all the extractions.
I gotta get extractions, bruh, because my skin is trash. And so this lady that I go to, man, because they love doing extractions, right?
Yeah.
So when I come in, man, she be hype, bro.
Yeah.
She be like looking at me, like licking her lips and shit, ready to get in. And she went in this last time. I'm talking about, like, I could feel her putting her full force into my face, dog. I felt like that. And look, normally I can handle it. I got a pretty high threshold of pain, you know what I'm saying? But this time I was screaming inside.
Yeah?
Like,
Oh,
you know that scene from Avengers Infinity War, the last one, when Doctor Strange is tied up and Squidward looking dude is putting the little needles into his face?
No. I don't remember that.
That's
annoying to me that I don't remember.
Well, it looked painful.
Yeah.
And that's how I imagined it felt when this lady was going in on me.
Why don't you go to Dr. Pimple Popper? She's in Cali.
Yeah. Oh, you mean for like actual like pimples and shit?
Yeah, I mean that's what she does, extractions, but she uses the tools and very, very not very often is it painful for the people.
Yeah,
she'll numb your shit up too, even if it is.
I mean, my shit's not that crazy enough to go to her. Does she do regular stuff?
Yeah, she does like blackhead removals, regular ass extract. It's not like all cysts and things like that.
Oh,
yeah, that's why I started watching her blackhead extraction.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I feel
like I wish my skin was a little bit grosser so I can go and have a video of this.
She's so cute.
Extracted. Yeah, she's hilarious.
Every once in a while though, bro, I can only watch so much Dr. Pimple Popper because like sometimes, man,
get a little grossed out,
especially when they even now talking about it, I feel myself like getting a little nauseous, like because I immediately think of like when they start to pop and shit. Like when she takes out the whole thing and it looks like a little chicken cutlet, it's not as bad, right?
Yeah.
But when the shit busts open and oh man, there was one, she was taking something out of a girl's like shoulder area and the shit was looking like mashed potatoes, bro.
Yeah.
It was
It was just get crazy. Like I watched like 10 videos in a row, and then by the time I stop, I'm just like, I got the pre-puke juices
in your jowls.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I love that shit.
Yeah, it's definitely something satisfying when you see her pushing and tugging, and all of a sudden the whole shit just pops out.
I bought those tools.
Did you?
Yeah, just so I could do that shit. Like whenever, because when my nose, I'll have to do like extractions on my nose. That's it. I'll be like saving, like, okay, yeah, let's go.
Oh man,
that's just fun.
I mean, I definitely look. I enjoy squeezing out some white heads, because I get a lot, bruh. I get a lot. I got some big ass pores. Let me tell you.
You do. I can see them from here, and I'm blind.
So today, since Nikki couldn't be here, I was like, let's bring in two guests, two homies of mine that I've known for a long time, and of yours, just from YouTube world and collaborations, and just of course YouTube Black.
Oh yeah.
Which I. Don't worry, guys. I do not get invited to that.
You bet not.
But yeah, I've known these dudes for a long time. F with these guys. They are a part of the hilarious sketch comedy group Dormtainment. And we got Rome and Mike from Dormtainment coming. Y'all, you guys can come in now if you want.
I don't think they can hear. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, this is so cool, man.
Do I need to take my shoes off, or is this?
Oh, because Asian House?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Kind of racist.
Yes.
no, I mean, I'm used to you being rude. I was like, do I go for it?
Do I go for it?
You people joke?
Do you people? No, I think it's just you should just take your shoes off. It's just common courtesy thing. Like
I think so.
I think I'm thinking.
Especially if someone has like carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should definitely.
Because like, that's a lot of disgusting things out there.
Do you sit on your bed with your jeans?
No, I take my outside clothes off before I
Okay.
get in the bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get in the bed fully clothed.
You get a bed.
Yeah, me too.
Shoes, hat.
I can see you in a full suit in the bed.
I've done it. I'm not gonna lie. I've done it.
Yeah.
But I wash my sheets often.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's fair.
Wait, do you, for real? You get in the bed with your jeans on?
Sometimes I do.
I mean,
Because it's like you're not thinking about it every time. You're just like sitting down on the bed or something like that. So
But you shouldn't, though.
you shouldn't. No, you honestly should.
for me, it's not even necessarily a cleanliness issue. I just like to be comfortable when I'm in bed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the way I see it, unless you're gonna shower before you get in the bed all the time, it's pointless because all the shit's on your skin too.
And if you're just chilling in the house, you shouldn't have jeans on anyway. We just talked about this earlier.
Okay.
Jeans aren't necessarily a house
It's not a house.
attire.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who gets up for a day in the house and puts jeans on.
oh, y'all don't have morning jeans?
No.
Is that a joke?
Or you get those at you get those at Dillard's morning jeans.
Like you don't have them just right by the side of the bed. Wake up, slip your jeans on.
It just sound heavy. Like right. Sound heavy.
You were just so convincing right now.
He was.
I was like, in my head, I was like, is this a big dude thing?
So what y'all sleeping in there?
You don't sleep
Not
in jeans?
Nah.
High waisted, stretchable morning jeans.
Oh my God, the jeggings? The sleep jeggings? So what's up, guys? What have you been up to? How is life? How is Dormtainment?
I mean, life's good. Life is good. We've just been working. We took a little break from the YouTube world for a little minute. Sometimes you got to pull back.
And now we're back.
We're back.
Because we need the money.
I feel that.
So YouTube, my fault. YouTube, we back.
Didn't mean to leave you alone for so long. But you guys are right.
That's
Yeah,
fu-
just writing a film, writing a sketch show, just trying to keep leveling up out here, man. These Hollywood streets.
Man, I'm glad to hear that because you guys are talented.
Thank you, man.
You guys are funny. There's a reason why, what I'm saying, I keep on asking y'all to be on my different shits that I have, because it's like, I always say this all the time, I don't F with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of concerning because I'm going to run out of guests of people that I actually like.
Now it's like, just come on, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, fine, I get this motherfucker on, I guess. But it's like, I appreciate what you guys do, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, doing sketch on YouTube is hard.
Yeah,
It's kind of
we OGs. All of us in here are OGs at this point on the YouTube platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why? Okay, so I have my reasons for kind of taking a break from doing sketches on YouTube. What are your guys' reasons so I can see if they're the same as mine?
the money wasn't adding up to us. Like after a while, we hit a ceiling. It was like, okay, we could do this forever and get $200 each at the end of the month.
Oh, because you guys are a group.
We are a group.
Shit.
So once you pay rent and then split it up, it's like we could do this forever. Like,
Like I'm surviving.
I mean, yeah, ain't nothing wrong, but I do want to eventually have a family and
eat a nice
real
meal.
food.
nice meal
Real food.
more than once a month. You know what I'm
I'd
saying?
like to go to the movie theaters with the couches sometime.
Sometimes. So we were like, we got to take a break to like really focus on the big goal that's going to catapult us to the point where, we could do one thing a year and our YouTube kind of grows on its own and stuff like that.
And
So
I know y'all have felt that where like you feel like you put like 3 days of work into a sketch and then you put it out and you're like, I didn't get nothing. Like
I know,
I
bro.
didn't get. And you after a while that starts to wear on you. You're like, fuck, I need to back away because now it's starting to feel like work.
I know.
And I don't. And it's like I don't.
And so that's
I don't wanna do
exactly
that.
why I took a break from doing sketches, because I love doing sketches,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like that's my shit. But then it's just not lucrative. You feel me? Because you will put all this time and work and hire
Put your extra money.
your money,
Yeah.
a crew, editors, all this, and you come out with this like little beautiful video you're proud of, and like people not really trying to watch a sketch anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then it gets discouraging when you see people just putting pickles up their nose.
Yeah.
Pickle nose challenge.
1 million views.
It's
Yep.
crazy. That's why I'm doing mukbangs now. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
just
He's
eating.
Mr. Pickle Nose.
I'm Mr. Pickle Nose
The
now.
first time I heard about mukbang, I'm just gonna let you know it sounded like something I watched on a porno.
Of
before.
course.
Yeah, because I didn't know what it was. I was like, "What is this?
What is it?
It's like eating food. He could probably explain it.
It's just,
Man.
okay, so mukbang or mukbangs, they it started off in Korea, and literally it means like, it translates to eat show. So people will watch another person just eat. For like 45 minutes, an hour, whatever. And sometimes people will do like, oh, it's like a challenge, see how much you got to eat. Sometimes it'll be like a conversational thing. But but a lot of them is just people just eating on camera. And they got popular because I guess people that were on their lunch breaks or people that were eating alone would watch these people eat while they ate. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I have people that are like, yo, just got my lunch, just ordered some food, about to put on your newest mukbang. So it's like, I'm eating with you. Shit like that.
I mean, that's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. How long you been doing that?
Probably that's been majority of my content for like 2019.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I've probably done like 4 of them now, 4 or 5 of them.
do you talk while you do it too?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you say?
Bruh, it's crazy. Like
What do you-
everything.
what do you
It's basically this.
You say,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn, that's spicy.
Okay.
All right.
Literally. It's this, but
Eating.
with some and yes and talking about the food.
like a lot of people just talk. Some people do story time. Like they'll tell a story that has nothing to do with the food just while they're eating. And
Yeah.
people like that shit.
Wow.
Or like, yo, about to let's do a Q&A while I do this mukbang. Send me your questions. They'll read questions, eat the food.
And how did your fans adjust to that? Are some of them like, man, what the fuck is this? Or do they like, oh, we love this?
Surprisingly, bro. I think, there are definitely people that miss the skits, right? But also people that at the end of the day,
Just like you, for you.
just like me. And I kind of had to realize that, like, the underlying thing of all my skits and talkie videos is just
You.
my personality.
Vlogs,
right?
everything,
So
yeah.
they, even though some people are like, yo, bring the skits back,
Yeah.
my numbers are really good.
Yeah.
I'm getting more consistent subscribers than I have in a long time because of the mukbangs. Like people just like to sit and watch. When you're a personality,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They just like to watch you talk. So,
Because fans will yell at you. They well, at least our fans, they've yelled at us before.
See, our fans are a
What's
little,
going
a
on?
little-
Like, put a fucking video out. Oh, come on, my
like we try to do. If we try to do that, I feel like they would be like
Backlash.
we ain't really here for all this.
I see y'all eating and shit. Like,
Right. Like
what's
where the
this eating?
sketches at? Where the sketches at? We try to do
The minute I stopped using girls in videos,
Oh,
they
my
was pissed. They was pissed. Like,
What the fuck? You just doing videos by yourself?
we ain't trying to see your titties. what you doing?
Yeah, you built that subscription.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they want. And I mean, you can't really blame them for it, but
yeah.
it's good that your fans just like you for you because you could do anything. I think you could do anything and they'll like follow.
But
Yeah.
your vlogs and stuff are really good. And that shows a lot of your personality.
Thanks, man. You guys ever vlog? You guys ever think
Yeah,
tried
we
it. We tried it.
We did a whole layout of new shows. We did it. We had a cooking show. We
Yeah.
had a vlog.
Oh,
show.
word?
We did a whole thing, but it still just wasn't. It's so much work, and it just wasn't getting the views, and it just wasn't. I don't know. It was like time, and then these views aren't really they not really adding
And then
up.
the results is just like people saying,
We want
We
skits.
want this.
Yeah,
we
it's
want
just like-
But we're creative. Everybody,
I know.
we
Yeah.
like doing other shit. Like, even though skits are the bread and butter, but it's like, we like trying this. I want to try
Yeah.
this. Do
and
that.
I would love to say, man, fuck them and just keep going. But it's like, how can I? How can I when as soon as I log online, it's just like, man, where y'all skits at? Yo, look, I've been a fan since. I don't understand what's going.
They sit you down. The fans sit you down like a parent when you come in late from where you're not supposed to be out.
Yeah.
Now look, I see you got a lot going on. I know you growing and understand, but you can't do that. Like, you can't just be out.
Like, I appreciate what you're trying to do.
I've been here for you since you was little. You just gonna do this on us?
Well, let me tell you, I did say, man, fuck them. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. It didn't work.
Yeah, I know.
It
Rick's
did
like,
not
I
go
know.
well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool for me because it's like
right.
I'm doing what I want to
Right.
do. You know what I'm saying? And I have the people who are there for that.
Right.
That's a lot less people than was
Yeah,
there
yeah,
before. But,
right.
but yeah, fuck them kids.
I've been there maybe like 5 times now in our whole
Back and
YouTube
forth.
career. Like, man, fuck these niggas. I don't care about that. I can make it without them.
And you come back with your
months
backpack.
later, like, hey man,
So I got a
back
new
in?
skit.
I got a new skit. coming out this
It's like,
week.
got
you argue,
girls in it.
you argue with your girl. She kick you out of the house. You don't need her. You come back 2 days later. Man, I'm hungry, man. Get me back in the house, please.
How are
And
you?
we just talk.
Got
It
you some
is.
flowers at the gas station.
Here it is.
Well, damn, it kind of worked out for me because, what's dope about the eating videos, right? And what sucks is I definitely, when I do them, I definitely feel a little part of me is like, ugh, like I don't want this to be the main thing on my channel, right? But it's like, like I said, it's paying off, and also the dope thing about it is they're so easily brand deal integratable. So I can do these little eating videos, get the brand deal, and then feel comfortable in actually paying for a skit that probably no one's gonna watch. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't have to make a skit for the money anymore. So now that I'm doing these eating videos for the easy money, I can use that money to be creative again. You know what I'm saying? So it's working out,
Yeah, I
bro.
think that's a good strategy.
That's good strategy. I like it.
It's working out.
You get best of both worlds.
So speaking of trying something new, what's up with the music? You still working on music?
Oh man, definitely. Every day. That's like I was telling the guys the other day, like when I wake up, I don't want to eat. I don't want to do nothing. I want to like make a new beat.
Oh, you an artist.
Yeah.
Oh, you're an artist.
I honestly
I see
like
what you're doing.
I've made myself ugly. I made myself ugly. I used to
You've
be.
always been ugly.
yeah. Come on,
Nah,
man.
man. I used to be a snack, man. I used to be a mean snack. Ask Rome, man. I used to be a snack.
No,
Oh, don't ask me. Like, ask somebody else. He was cute.
All right, Ricky.
I remember when you was cute. I remember when you was cute.
Yeah,
I watched you a few times.
I admit I'm a little disappointed in how you look nowadays. No, wait, okay, but so what does that have to do with you making music?
Well, it's kind of like I stopped doing everything else I was doing.
Okay.
Working out, eating as much. I just really wanted to like throw myself into it because I was so fascinated by it, but I was kind of trash at it.
Okay.
In a way, I was so fascinated by it, but I couldn't do it. So I was like, nah, I have to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like literally I spent all my time. Like some days I'd just be in my room 18 hours in. I'd be like, oh, I didn't eat today. I'll grab some guac and some chips and eat while I'm still doing my thing.
So how did Dormtainment fans react to the music?
A lot of them still don't even know.
But I think because we already been doing music,
Yeah.
that it's kind of an easier transition.
It is an
honestly.
easier transition, but I haven't announced to the Dormtainment fans I'm doing music, y'all.
Oh, really?
I haven't. Like the other day we dropped a skit and I put like a teaser of my music video on the end of it and people like
Laugh my ass off. Hilarious, bro. Y'all
Hey,
crazy.
chill,
yo,
chill.
deadass,
Yeah.
deadass. There's like a few people who will be like, okay, Mike, and then other people like, is this a joke or
Or serious. Yeah.
And I'm like, deadass.
That's gonna be hard.
But that's
It's
where
gonna be hard.
That's where Childish Gambino did it so good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because he, doing comedy, stand up, all this stuff, but then he also is Childish Gambino.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always a way to. I mean, Jamie Foxx did it, a bunch of people. So it's
Yeah.
definitely a way to do it for sure.
I think it's easier now to do that than ever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? People kind of they kind of want you to do everything
yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, originally, when I was doing the rap stuff and the comedy stuff, that's why I had two names at first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I had the
Try to
trap.
separate the two.
Yeah, because I didn't want people to think I was making comedy music.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yep.
And then I eventually dropped the rap name because I was like, anybody that knows me knows what I'm about now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part. And like we're in a time now where it's like, yeah, well, you can do that and people aren't going to look at you crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
What was your right name? Traffic?
Traffic was the rap name. Yeah.
Is it because you were in California and there's a lot of it? Or
Man, all right, let me tell you. It was a few different reasons. I'll tell you the ones I used to tell people, then I'll tell you the real reason, all right? So there was a really deep one that Rick hated.
It was fake deep.
It was fake deep. It was this whole thing about like, all right, so check it out. When you're drug trafficking, right, you're bringing something that they don't want you to bring across the border. So I was like, I'm bringing something to the game that people don't necessarily know they want or they're ready for yet.
Okay.
And that was the whole thing.
Okay.
And then it was another thing was like, that made more sense. It was like, I got all my views online, and when a website gets a lot of hits, it gets a lot of traffic.
Okay.
But the real reason is because when I was rapping in high school, me and my boy were rapping together. He was calling himself Traffic. I was calling myself Ticket. We're a little duo.
Traffic Ticket.
So after high school, he was like, I'm not trying to rap anymore. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to take the name.
I'm gonna take Traffic.
Because I liked it.
So I'm announcing to y'all, I'm dropping the ticket. I'm now Traffic.
No longer.
Wait, how did you explain that? First off,
Well,
we're not a
nobody
group of-
was listening.
Yeah, this was high school.
First off, nobody was listening.
I rest my case.
So he had to explain.
That is a
anything.
lot to explain, though.
Yeah.
But I rest my case.
Nah, it was literally, this was just high school shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? No, I wasn't like actually making music.
Right.
This is my rap name.
Yeah,
Who trying to battle at lunchtime?
I used to love those things, man.
But I love the fact he's making music. I think we all should just be as creative as possible. Like I come from a music background. He started doing music. And then Emmanuel's doing some beats now. Like everybody just doing different things. I think
Finding themselves.
because why not? Like we here. Do what you can while you're here.
You gonna make yourself ugly too to make some music?
I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm
Rome's on the up and up.
I'm on the up and up. I gotta talk to Mike about coming down a little bit.
No. You don't want to come. I wouldn't. If I was to do it again the same, I wouldn't do it the same way. I
Okay,
would do it
so
different.
just keep where I'm
I would
going.
maintain everything I was doing, and then add this on. Instead of being like, man, fuck everything else. Let me just do music. I would have tried to maintain everything, but I did it the opposite way, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
But you know,
He said, I wouldn't recommend.
I wouldn't
I wouldn't
recommend.
recommend doing what I
Stay cute.
did.
Stay cute.
Man, what happened to your it was like a web series that you guys were doing that was about like an old music group? We went to like
Oh,
the
Snap.
Yeah,
Snap.
Dude,
Snap.
that shit was.
It was so
Uh,
funny.
Just
yeah.
Hollywood happened to
Me
it.
Too.
I know that's
Yeah, Me Too
struggle,
happened
man.
to
Me Too happened to somebody
Yeah.
in our.
Me Too happened to somebody, and then that Me Too somebody made
Not
art.
somebody in dorm tape.
No.
Somebody
In our
involved in it.
Oh,
production.
okay.
Production.
Let's
Production.
clarify that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clarify that. I'm
Yeah.
So
sorry.
that shut the project down, but I mean, it was fun. I mean, we got to do it, but it just
But I mean, the thing is, it's leading to something else.
yeah, something else. Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, hey guys, you can't do this because of that, but here's another opportunity. So you're gonna see something else from that, but it's not
Okay.
gonna be that. Yeah. So you know,
That's dope.
we failing up out here. You know, already
Yeah, that's what Hollywood's about.
Now-
That's what it's all
that's
about.
what it's all about.
Now, I'm gonna make a series about that.
Failing up.
Having a dope series and then somebody gets me too, then you got to start all over.
But then that series is gonna get canceled because somebody.
Yeah.
I got
Oh
you.
my
It's
god.
gonna be a revolving door. A revolving door.
You guys watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? You ever watch?
Yeah.
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 So there's one episode. You ever watch the Me Too episode?
I'm sure I've watched them.
Okay, so it's just this reminded me because this particular moment cracked me up because it was all the guys from the bar and they were sitting there. They had to go to a mandatory basically a meeting about like Me Too and just sexual harassment, all that stuff. And they were like, man, this sucks. Like, oh man, I hate this. This is torture. Why? Who would want to go to something like this? And then the girl comes in, D comes in. She's like, "What's up, motherfuckers? Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
Is
Time's
there a
up."
proper way to Netflix and chill anymore? Like without it feeling like
Gotta
creepy?
do it with your girlfriend.
What you
It
mean?
gotta be. It gotta be a girl.
It's gotta be
What?
somebody.
No, I mean, like, so if you find a girl interested, like, what if you really, like, honestly want to watch a movie, but you don't want to watch it by yourself? Like, what if you honestly?
No, wait.
do?
Clarify the question.
Like, is there a proper way? Because as soon as if I would say, hey, I got a nice movie, I would love if you. It's gonna feel like you just want to get me over to your house.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you're gonna get in trouble for even starting this conversation. They get mad at this conversation right here.
conversation?
Yeah, it was like, if you're not doing anything creepy, what do you have to be afraid of?
I mean,
I don't understand why you have to be scared if you're not doing anything
asking
creepy.
the question.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
even
what
being
the fuck you
scared. I
talking
just
about.
want to make sure that.
I mean, I feel like if you are hanging out with somebody you're attracted to,
yeah.
and whether that be just a date or a relationship, right? In your head, it's like, yeah,
We comfortable.
we're it's like we're hanging out, and this could potentially lead to something. It might not. I feel like it's just all about
the people. Then.
the signals and consent and and
Yeah.
communication and all that because people shouldn't be afraid to ask
Yeah, they should.
to hang out.
They should. They really should,
Yeah.
honestly.
The offer shouldn't be an issue. It's just like, hey, I'm offering. If you down, you down. If you're not, you're not. But
You
when
should
you
be
start
able-
pressing it, that's when shit gets a
You
little.
honestly should be able to offer anything and then have her. It's your choice to say yes or no.
Yeah,
You should. You should.
You should.
Hey, would you like to come over, lay down naked, sit on me?
Well, here's
And if
the
not, that's fine.
And if you don't, that's fine.
But I feel like that's the best tactic, and that works if you play it right, right? A serious person couldn't do that because that's creepy, right?
Yeah.
But as funny people,
Yeah.
you could be like, "Hey, man, you just come over. Let's get naked, and I'll
Get some avocados.
let me eat some avocados off your asshole." You know what I'm saying? But like you say that laughing, right?
Yeah.
And then like, but then I always say this, and we talked about this, how like one of the easiest ways to gauge interest is the haha, I'm just playing, unless you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, you could be like, oh yeah, okay, come over. You ever had a booty massage? Let me rub your booty. Ha 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 ha. It's like, oh my god, I've never had a booty massage. Oh, for real? Oh, if you never really had one for real, yeah. Let me rub your booty. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, everyone understands.
But yeah, nah,
we all here.
It really does depend on the people and the attraction level, because like that shit right there that you just said, a lot of that is what what's dude's name? Weinstein was in trouble for.
Yeah.
Oh,
Offering or asking for massages, basically asking for shit. It wasn't a lot of force. There was some of that, I do believe, but a lot of it was asking.
But it's always the,
I mean,
Cannot,
but
but it's just creepy. And girls
and
are
he
like,
is
bro,
creepy.
I don't want to do that with you. Why would you even? You brought me here
Yeah.
to do that.
yeah,
That's creepy.
But also it's different because he was like boss man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once the power dynamic is in there, it's a little
If you're
different
afraid
too.
to say no, you know.
Now, I just not this since we already were on sexual things. I heard you say eat an avocado off your asshole. Have you ever ate things off an asshole before?
No, I was just being random.
Okay.
Yeah.
probably just ate some ass off an asshole. but
Yeah,
You
yeah.
ate some ass off an asshole.
That's about it.
Ate
Yeah.
some ass off.
A little.
I mean, we did a whole skit about eating ass because we feel like you're not grown until you eat a little ass. You got.
I'm down for. I can agree with that.
Yeah, you gotta.
I mean, maybe not necessarily grown, but I think more so than anything, because ass eating just became so popular,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Over the past
like 4 or 5.
4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
probably, right? I remember being a youngin' of like high school, 18, 17, working at Foot Locker. Me and my coworker were just in the back stocking shoes, sharing sex stories or whatever. Or lack of sex stories, because I was still a virgin up until after high school. But and then this dude, this older black dude, old head, was on a ladder, and he was putting his shoes away, and he's like, hey, let me tell you something. You ain't no real man till you had a girl lick your asshole. And we was like, huh? He was like, I'm telling you, it'll make you go, woo. And I was like, you know what, man?
I don't ever want to be a real man.
Yeah. I think you know what? This is
I've been a real man once.
How-
I've been a real man once.
okay.
Not gonna lie.
How'd that go for you?
All right, let me talk about it for a second.
Let's talk about it, please.
All right, so there was a young lady that I used to mess with in Atlanta, was strictly for head. That's it. We never did anything else. And so
Her
one
name
day-
was.
strictly for head. That's the whole name. Yeah.
And she was from Buckhead.
Again. But I was on the edge of the couch one day getting some fellatio. I'm like, all right, cool. It's fun going on. She went low. She hit the ball sack.
Which is
Everybody
always-
been there. We've been there. It's so cool.
all right.
So then she gets, we're going to get on his later.
on his ball sack?
No, not on what he's talking about.
Okay,
But
yeah, okay.
so then she goes to the taint area. So I'm like, all
Which
right,
is also solid.
solid area.
That's where you stop though.
That's my cutoff
yeah,
as well.
and I was like, okay, she's definitely not going nowhere below here.
Right.
But then I feel her go a little lower. In my mind, I got two decisions. One, move, the little move, or two, get this story as a comedian.
True.
I was like, I'm just gonna have to go here for the story.
Okay.
And so she goes, she does. I said, oh,
Oh.
okay, all right, I'm not mad at it. But I've never had it that happen since then. But that's about it. Because
Well,
I'm not gonna be asking for it.
exactly.
I'm not just out here.
Right,
Hey,
right,
listen.
right.
Like I see you do a lot.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you need to do a little more. Like you think you could?
The other day I asked my girlfriend. I said, I have a girlfriend by the way. The other day I asked my girlfriend. I said, you know what the Gucci is?
You know what the Gucci is?
She said, yeah. I said, mm-hmm.
Act like you know.
That's all I can say. I can't
Yeah, you
say,
can't
I would love for you to play with it.
Yeah.
I don't. I just be like,
But that's the thing. As that's your girl. That's kind of weird in with the dynamic in the sex realm because like as your woman, you want to be like, hey, I want you to do this to me, or I would like if you did this more. But somewhere in our mind, we're like, that ain't right. I don't want to say that.
I think it depends on what it is. Like I'm scared to tell her, like, because I don't really do the ass play stuff.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't want to emphasize to her, like, yeah, play with my ass, because she gonna start thinking, why he like
why
that
he
stuff?
like
All of a
yeah,
sudden.
yeah.
Right. So even with the gooch area, I had to be very, hey, it's there.
Hey, if you discover it, it's somewhere around.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
I wrote a little message for you down there. Maybe go.
Gooch here.
So apparently, there's a lot of nerve endings down there.
Apparently.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I didn't know. But let's talk about something else.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Throwing that out there.
How was your
no,
day?
man.
But what I was saying before, because we always mess with Mike, because he was like, he'd rather like have a hand job than a blow job.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like,
I'm there.
and, see,
My
and that's
man.
something
I'm a
I don't
hand
really,
job guy.
I knew Ricky was my
I don't
type of
really
guy.
understand. It's something that baffles me a little bit.
Nah, man.
Look,
Hand job, you can get the grip. See,
Why can't- but
for
you-
some dudes, grip is more important than the
Yep,
slip.
yep.
Y'all like, a lot of people like the moisture
Yep.
or whatever. I prefer a
You
tight
want a
grip.
dry grip?
No, it's not dry.
It can be dry if they're doing it right.
you know how when
So
you,
you want
If-
rug burn?
If
She-
it,
no,
no,
you know,
She licks her hand. She could do a lot.
you know how when you maneuver your foreskin right, you don't really need.
you don't
like,
really need-
you're not
I don't really
sliding.
Yeah, I think he's
I don't really got no
circumcised.
force.
No, me
I'm
too.
circumcised dude. Do you have foreskin? You don't have the extra foreskin.
At first, I thought everybody was with me.
Yeah, he's like, ain't nobody weird like you. Oh,
Wait, you never
My
you,
bad.
you never beat your dick like without any type of lubrication?
Yeah, no, for sure.
So you know what we talking about.
it's like
But-
that.
But girls
It's
don't
not-
know how to do that.
It's not
No,
a
that's what I'm
sliding
saying.
thing. Yeah, you have to teach them.
Because then it's
But
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
more girls know how to do that than give head.
Yes.
I mean, especially nowadays in your
no.
30s.
In 2019, a lot of them know how to get like.
No, a lot of girls still don't necessarily say like I don't really give head like that. And I actually
Who's saying that?
a lot of girls.
Nah.
I haven't heard.
Okay, look, I understand where you're coming from. I also enjoy a good hand job.
I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it.
I would never like prefer a hand job over head
Yeah.
though.
It depends on what's going on. Like, if I just want to see some shit, head. Like, that's tight.
Wait,
if
what you
I'm
mean?
really trying
And
to
see, that's my point.
Like, hand.
Head is enjoyable because it's a mental thing. It's like I got a girl's mouth on my penis.
Exactly.
No, it
but it
feels
doesn't.
good.
It don't
It-
feel as
it
good
feels-
as a stroke.
Yeah,
man.
it feels
It's
good,
like
but
There's
you
nothing
can't
like
complete.
hearing the gawk.
Okay.
you hearing stuff.
So
Yeah,
check this
see,
out.
that's mental.
But it feels good.
No, but okay.
But
I want it to sound like laundry. You know how
it
laundry
doesn't make me finish. If
Oh,
I'm trying
yeah.
to finish.
Yeah, I'm trying to
then
finish.
Well, here's the
I'm
thing.
trying to go to bed.
I feel like most blow jobs. It feels weird to say blow job.
Yeah,
Most
blowjobs.
head situations.
Blonde women?
Always. Let me blow job your cock. I feel like,
like,
most
no.
most head situations start off more mouthy lippy, which feels bomb,
Yeah.
but then end with a
With a
hand
little
job
hand-
mouth
yeah.
combination.
That's the best.
But that's what I'm
combination.
saying. Is might as well just get the hand job.
No, I disagree completely.
Yeah, no. You when you get the mouth hand combo, oh man, yeah.
That's amazing. I'm never gonna be like, nah, don't
Yeah,
put your mouth on it.
I'm never
Just give it. You know,
never
it's not
gonna be
that.
like, no,
but
no,
it's
no,
just
no.
like if it was like, okay, I want a nut right now. You could
Like
just
a
use
quick
your
little-
hand and I'm good. Yeah.
I was trying to explain to my wife the other day, like, because she was like, "Would you rather just get like if you had to choose between sex or blowjobs, right? Like blowjobs, like so it's so weird to say. If you had to choose between sex and head, like forever, you can only have one. Which one would you choose?" And I was like, sex. And she was like, "Oh, that's interesting. Why?" And I was like, "Look, man, like I love head, and like head is amazing, right? But," and I explained it like this: head is like having a lot of really, really tasty appetizers. But if you're trying to actually get full and completely satisfied, you need a whole, like, that main course.
It's the body.
It's the body. Yeah, it's something about it. It's like, it's just fulfilling. But man, head is, man, I can just lay there and get head for like forever.
Yeah.
Until I'm like,
It
not
takes
forever.
forever.
Yeah.
Exactly. He said, no, but if you got ones that know how to, what are we doing? Like you got.
And then when she giving you a hand job, she's right there, so you can touch her, and, and grab her, and just
But if they ain't got good forearms, it's just not. They forearms get
This
tight.
is true.
But
true.
then they got carpal tunnel. It's like what happens because I've been.
Yeah.
But if it takes you long to finish, then you got they complain about the jaw getting tired.
Yeah.
Everything gets tired.
you got to have a trooper. You're like you got.
True.
Yeah,
True.
it's real life.
Yeah. True.
But no, I definitely would take sex. Yeah, because you can't.
can't beat that.
Their vaginas. That's home. Like, that's that's where we came from.
I had a homegirl that was like always trying to convince me that like, yo, you should just like let a girl like peg you know peg
Yeah, I know what peg is. You know,
and I was like,
Was it Shannon? Shannon's always trying to teach
She's always-
people shit
Was
like
it?
that. She's always trying to
That's exactly-
impose.
I'm cool on the peg. And
Nah,
What is-
okay, pegging is when a girl puts on a strap on
Yeah,
and
oh,
then fucks
peg.
the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do what?
And
And
then
peg you.
fucks the dude in the butt.
Come on, Mike, don't act
What
naive.
homegirl's telling you to do this?
No, it was my homegirl Lacey Green, who's also a YouTube sexologist girl.
They were having a conversation.
We were having a conversation, and I was telling her how like I don't like not even like I don't let anything near my asshole. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? And part of that
Tissue.
except tissue and wet wipes.
Yeah.
And my own hand to clean my ass, right? But
That's about it.
and I was just telling her like, look, man, it's not that hey, if you like that, cool, right?
yeah.
Like even if like, whoever you are, right? I don't care, like straight, gay, whatever. If you enjoy that sensation, cool, do your thing.
yeah.
For me, I poo so much. I'm just not comfortable. I'm just not comfortable like putting the sexual aspect of that combined with the fact that I poo a lot.
And there's a lot. I listened to a podcast of these two girls, and they talk about pegging. A lot of athletes. It's a lot of athletes that's out here that's liking that. And I'm like, if you like it, cool. But it's just I'm just thinking about a man being 6'8" and just getting pegged. Like he just bent over. Like,
Damn.
I mean, different people like different shit.
and then one girl was talking about, I've had men on like missionary peg. I said, wow,
Interesting.
you throw his legs over your shoulder, this big ass leg, like fucking no, man.
It's just so interesting, man. Hey, people like different shit.
Yeah, no,
right?
people like different
And that's
stuff.
fine. But what I hate about the girls who suggest that shit, like, because for me, I'm gonna be straight up, that's something I don't want to know if I like.
Yeah, no,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not,
and people act like that's being weird in some way, but it's like, nah, I hear smoking crack feels great.
Right.
That's a good
You know
point.
what I'm saying? I don't want to find out how good it feels. You know what I'm saying?
Not that you're a crackhead for liking stuff up your butthole.
No,
Yeah,
not
but-
at all. I'm just saying this thing is like, if you like smoking crack, that's cool
yeah.
for you.
yeah.
Here's the thing too, right? Because they'll tell you, oh, your G spot is up your butt and stuff.
yeah.
And I'm like, look, man, I could literally fuck a couch and I will bust.
Yeah,
Right,
like,
right, right.
I don't need all that
I
extra
don't
shit.
need that.
You can take it away. I don't need I don't need to find it. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm straight.
I'm good. So she used to like, yo, Tim, you should just try it. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Not
I'm
for
okay.
me.
It just nah. I
Yeah.
don't even like that.
Yeah, I just
I don't even like being constipated. Like what? Like nah.
like I could barely lay on the bed with my feet up. Like,
That's uncomfortable for you.
yeah, I'm just like it's this. I got.
you know, in these 30s, you can't.
I'd be in the house by myself. I'd be like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't be like this.
I was telling Mike earlier, I was listening to a podcast where the guy was talking about how he's 35 and he's like, he doesn't believe he should go more than one round. He's like, once I bust, that's it for me. I've given you all of my effort, all of my time. He's like, I have nothing else in me. I was like, and some days I feel you like,
Just don't look forward to it.
you can't look, you
Just don't look forward to
you
it.
might get it. You might. Get it.
Yeah.
Just
you
don't
might
look
get it.
forward to it. That's all I'm telling you.
I think most days I feel that way.
But some days you got to power through. Some days,
Some
but
days, on the rare occasion, well, I think the rare time where I'm down for a second session is when I'm like, is after I busted it right, and even like after like I peed and shit, I'm like, I'm still.
we got a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit go.
You on like 60%.
You got to take advantage of it. That's how you feel, right?
Yeah.
It's like your phone. It's like I could charge it now.
Right, right.
I don't know.
I can keep going. I can keep going.
Hey, but while we're on this subject, let me. This podcast is brought to you by. we finally got a sponsor
Oh, shit.
for the
All right.
podcast.
Congratulations.
So if you like sex, then you'll love BlueChew.com. Blue Chew offers men a performance enhancement for the bedroom. Wouldn't you like to last longer and go extra rounds? At BlueChew.com, you can get the first chewables with the same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis. Chewables can work faster than pills, up to twice as fast. The chewables from Blue Chew can be taken on a full or empty stomach, which means you don't even have to take her to dinner.
That's what I'm saying.
Online physician. Online physician consult is free, so it's cheaper than those two, Viagra and Cialis. It only takes a few minutes to connect with a BlueChew.com affiliated physician, and if you qualify, you get prescribed online quickly. No in-person doctor visit, no awkward conversation, no waiting in line at a pharmacy. Ships directly to your door in discreet packaging. The chewables from BlueChew.com are prescribed online by a doctor and made in the U.S. of A. Blue Chew gives you confidence in bed every time. You and your partner will love it. Chew it and do it. And here's a great deal for you guys. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first order free when you use promo code TIM. Just pay $5 for shipping. That's BLUE Chew.com. Promo code TIM. Once again, that's BLUE Chew.com using promo code TIM.
Hey, my homie told me he had a Blue Chew once, and I was
Really?
like, damn, I want to try it, but like I don't even like taking Tylenol, so it's like I don't know how stuff gonna react with my body, so I'd be like, nah, I'm cool, but yeah, he said it was pretty good. Yeah.
Are y'all getting to, okay, so like we're talking about how, maybe after a round, that's enough.
Yeah.
Are you guys there in your life where it's like, all right, you know what? I think I'm cool with that. I don't even want to do it as much as I used to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like 50. I'm like 50-50. Some days are better than others. Some days I'm like, all right, cool. I can do 2 today. Some days I'm like, I'm tired. Some days I don't want to do nothing. Some days I want to go sleep.
What I've been doing is spreading them out. So
He got a calendar.
yeah. No. Like in a day, like I don't bust the first time. Like and I'd be like, get out here, girl.
What?
Wait, you just go in there like
Little
tease a little bit.
Yeah, I give her a little tease, make her feel, and then act like you just run out of there.
Run out. Oh.
Then like maybe 30 minutes, an hour later, hit her with, and to her it's like 2-3 rounds, but I'm still on the one.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
I can
spread it out.
I can see the. I think I see the theory in
Spread it
that.
out.
That's it. Spread it out.
Yeah.
But she got to finish every time.
Yeah.
No, that's how you keep her wanting more.
Okay. Okay.
So then your last time she gonna be so ready. It's like that's this. That's all it is for girls.
I think
Sometimes.
the best way to play that so she doesn't get mad, she probably still get mad, is in my head be like, put it in, be like, ha, tricked you, leave. Ha, not this time. We not having sex. Ha. And then just later be like, okay, now we can have sex.
What I do is I try to like do it around like say we're working on something. I'm working on something. I like to work, and then it'd be like real quick. Let me get a little. I gotta get back, girl. I gotta get back.
Stop playing.
That
Stop
way
playing.
she's like,
Oh my God, he took time out of his work for me to just do me down like that.
You fucking it up now. She gonna listen to this.
No, you're not listening to this.
You're like, no, she ain't listening. She ain't listening. But so you don't feel like you need the nut every time. You just need to get the feeling.
I don't have to nut every
Okay,
time.
okay,
I
I got
nut
you.
every time.
I got
Honestly,
you.
I mean, it is a mental thing. So like for me, I get off knowing that she's getting off.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But then at the last one, I just get it off real quick and go to bed.
The older you get, it's more mental. Like when you're younger, it's like I see this body. As you get older, you see a nice body, but then she might start talking.
Yep. It can throw you off. A lot can throw you off.
Like I don't like the way you speak. Like
There's one time I was like so close to nutting, and then something happened, and then I was like, nah, I can't nut at all.
Yeah.
it's like what's going on? Like,
It's weird, right? Because I feel like that kind of happens to us as we get older, right? And then and then women always say that's them from the jump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of things will turn them off, right? A lot of women will say that. For me, for sure, I was just gonna say, because I was just talking about this earlier. Have you ever been turned off so much, or just not even sexually, but just like turned off in a relationship by something? Okay, for example, I was before I even tell you what I'm talking about. This girl I was dating one time, Boyz II Men song came on. Mama was on, and I was like, oh, and then it's a great song, and she turned it off, and she said, ew. She said that song's ghetto, and I was like,
it's ghetto.
She said that song's ghetto, and on everything, I was like, I gotta break up with this girl.
No, for real, like
I have to break up with this girl
because we not gonna see on a lot of things.
Right.
If this is ghetto, we're not gonna see
exactly. It says so much about
and it's
your
about
life.
a mother. Is it this song about moms?
Everybody loves their mom. What is ghetto about?
What is ghetto aside from?
Stuff like that will that's very true. Because even a bad movie choice, you might be like, oh, what's going on? Like, why you like that?
No, that when someone tell me they like a show that I think is terrible, I'm really like,
I don't really know if I can.
how did you survive this long?
But then she licks the gooch and
This is
all
the
is
gooch.
forgiven.
And that's it. But yeah, no, they're thing like it is definitely mental. Like even in certain cases where you think you're about to get it in to somebody, and then like you're like, I don't.
Yeah,
it's not coming up.
Yeah.
Today ain't
Those
today.
are the scariest times.
Today ain't the.
And you know what's fucked up is it's a lot of pressure on dudes, right? Because girls will look at you when you're not able to get it up and be like, "What's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Or what's wrong?
What's wrong with me?
Or what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Right? And that's the thing about it, right? Is because like a lot of times. It's nothing wrong with nobody.
Yeah.
You know, nothing's wrong with me. Sometimes I just, I just need a little bit of something, play with it a little bit, or like maybe I'm not in the mood. And for them, I hate when a girl, I always feel bad when a girl's like, oh, is it because you don't find It's like, no,
it's not.
That makes it so much worse.
I know, makes it
So
awkward.
much-
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's real awkward.
Awkward, and you trying to force yourself like, oh, come on.
The very first time it happened to me, I think I was like 23, 24. I remember I was in Atlanta, and it was this girl, man. I wanted her so bad,
And her name was?
we'll talk about it later. And she wouldn't give me any play. I'm trying to get at her for like a couple months. Till one day I was just like, you know what, I'm done. Then I got a random call one evening from her, and I said hello, and I'm asleep. And I hear girls giggling in the background, and I feel like they just came from a club because it's like midnight or like 1. And she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" That voice tightened up real quick. Yeah, I'm chilling, like just at the crib. What's going? Not gonna lie, I've been drinking and I kind of want to fuck. I said, oh.
Just like that?
Yeah. I said, just hang up. I'm sending you the address. Don't even worry about it. I'm sending you the address. So I get up, I try to do some push-ups, what I'm saying? Get right. Drink some water, get right.
Uh-huh.
She get there. She already had a dress on. And when she got there, she did some movie shit. She got there with her dress on, pulled her panties out of her purse and said like, oh, yeah, I don't need these.
Amazing.
I said, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time. Get in the room. We kissing. I get hard. I'm like, here we go. I go to put the condom on. Excuse.
The condom is what it is.
I said, shit. I said, she was like, oh, what's going on? So then I tried to stall, make time. I was like, all right, let me go down here, eat it a little bit. Let me lick a little bit. Like, lick a little bit. All right, I was like, getting a little bit excited again. All right, cool. Put the condom back on. Skew. And she was like, oh, you okay? I said, you know what? Like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, yo, Dick, what's good? Like, what we doing? Like, what's going on here? Get back out there, and then you gotta have that awkward talk. It's like,
it's the worst.
yeah, today it's not.
And then you feel like you disappoint
Oh,
her.
yeah.
She
What's-
came
And she was real quiet, putting on the clothes. No, it's okay. I said, oh no.
And you know what's crazy is because look, that's happened to me, of course, right? And it's like it's crazy when it happens, and they'll never believe this when they're so bad, that you were so hyped about
Yeah,
it,
you're so hyped, like,
that you
right.
almost hype yourself out of it.
To it, yeah. That's
so
exactly
you
what
so
happened.
nervous and shit
Yep.
that you soften up.
Oh,
and
I'd have
like,
been nervous.
I've
been nervous.
And it's like, come on, why am I thinking so much?
Yeah.
Like I'm tripping. Like
You wanted this for
Yeah,
so
for so long.
Yeah.
One time this girl invited me over, and all her roommates were still up. It's like they called me, invited me over. It was like a bet almost. It's like, is he gonna come? I was gonna come.
you ain't gotta worry about that.
But when I got there, they were all still in the living room, like, oh my God, he's here.
Oh, God.
And the girl's like, let's go to my room. I'm like, all right. So now I'm literally like, I know I'm performing for everybody.
Yeah, they out in the room. They got their popcorn. They're like, all
They
right,
was ready.
let's see what type of sounds we hear coming from there.
They all got glasses.
And I think the pressure just got to me.
Yeah,
It got to me.
it's like,
Man.
come on, and you don't know what to say in that moment. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
And then the next day,
Fucking friend.
that's what happened. The next day, she texted me and she was like, "So what happened?" I was like, "Well, you invite me over with all those people in the living
I'm a
room.
more intimate type of guy.
You know, I'm not really with that one hit it, quit it type stuff. You got me out here with your friend. What was it? A bet?
What am I on display?
What, I'm a trophy to you now? Like, what are you doing?
She was like, "I thought this was what it was." I was like, "Nah, that ain't. You know,
It ain't what it is. What it is.
It ain't that.
Shit. Man, the first time I ever softened up, it fucked my world up.
Yeah,
man.
it's-
like it
it's
messed
scary.
me up because
It's
I was
scary.
because because it happens like when you're young too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So the first time I think it happened, it was a girl that I had went to high school with. I had a crush on, and then like later on we reconnected. You know what I'm saying? And I was still young in the sexing game as well. So this hadn't happened to me at all yet,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So finally, like we're kicking it, and I'm like, and I was just so I was so confused, bro. Like the fact I was like, what? Why? Why is this happening to me?
Like right now, like what? You gotta call your homie. Like, hey, dog, you busy right now?
Oh no! Here's what's fucked up is I was hanging out with my friend and his girl at the time, and we were on a little double date situation, and so we were all back. It was like at my parents' house, of course, and like so we're chilling, and they had to. So my boy was like, "Hey, all right, we're gonna go," because I had been upstairs with the girl for a minute trying to make it happen.
Go.
I was like, "Yeah, man, I just see you later, dog," and I just had to sit there like. I don't know. Yeah. And then so it fucked me up for a long time. I talked to my pops about it. I was like, Dad.
Yeah, I talked to my dad about it.
Yeah, I was like, this happened to me. My dad was just like, hey, it happened.
Your dad funny too.
Well, no, but he knew this was a serious conversation.
Yeah. So,
And he was like, look, just try not to think about it too much. Because it definitely, the next time I had a situation where I was like, okay, it's go time, I was like, shit, I hope this doesn't happen.
Yeah. Because I feel like you got to go through it though. Like, it's got to be one of those things you got to go through. You got to experience it.
I think it makes you appreciate boners. Like,
yeah, it's like, you know what? I like getting home.
Every time it's there, it's like, there you are.
I see you, brother.
Nice to see you again, man.
I feel like I'm the only person who's had this problem though, because I've never heard it echoed anyway.
Okay, we'll see.
I used to get that nervousness shit before the club. I'm talking like back in the stand in line for the club days. In line, I'm like seeing all these girls. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm trying to dance with her. I'm trying to dance with her. And then just get extreme shrinkage.
Oh.
I'm like, wait, if I dance, she not gonna fit. So then I'm just, and it was the weirdest shit. I'm like, I talk to people like, nah, nigga, I ain't never heard
wait, you
that.
afraid that if she danced on, she wouldn't feel nothing?
Yeah. Like, I'm like, shit. And that would just make it worse. Like, what the fuck? And I just be the first 20 minutes at the club, I'm just standing somewhere just thinking like, come on, man. Drop. Like, what the fuck?
Drop.
Yeah. It was the strangest shit.
You know,
like,
so that's
because I didn't have that y'all.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But at the club, for some reason, my shit's
so
like, nope.
So like you,
nope,
that's
stay
almost,
away from us.
That's almost like the first time you let a girl see you on soft, because you don't. That's a real moment
scary,
right there. That's some scary shit. It's like
trust.
It's like turn around. Let me put my pants.
That's how you know.
You got to at least be on between 40 and 60. Like I can't. I might not be on 100, but like let me.
No, that's relationship shit. You don't. You got to care about somebody if they see you on soft. Yeah.
Like come on, man. I want you to see this.
Okay. Well, here's a funny story. Speaking of getting seen on 40 to 60%, I was okay. So one time I was going in for just a routine. Just it was a routine like STD check. You know what I'm saying? Like you get your check, you get your little blood test. I had nothing visible, nothing that gave me a reason to be concerned. I was just going in for a regular check, right? The doctor dude was like, hey, you don't have anything you want to get looked at, do you? I was like, no, I'm good. He was like, all right, well, look, here's the thing. I have a new assistant and she's new at the clinic, and can I just kind of just demonstrate like on you, like, you know, how like a customary like physical check of a guy during an STD check. And I was like, yeah, man, that's cool. Yeah. But in my head, I'm like, I can't have it. And I think I seen the girl, right? And I was like, shit, man, she's kind of young. And I was like, I can't have her just see me on like soft, right?
Not always soft. Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, all right, let me get my shit to a comfortable. Yeah, so I'm like in my pocket, kind of like stroking myself, like lightly stroking to get a comfy like 60%. And it was perfect. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was like right where I needed it to be. And then so afterwards, the doctor was like, hey, thanks for letting me do that, right? And the assistant smirked at me. Was like, she liked my dick.
She liked my dick.
She liked it. Cool.
That's some extreme concentration.
Yeah,
like, I gotta be hard enough to look cool, but not hard enough for the man doctor to be like, hey,
nigga, what's going on, man? What you doing? I just had physical the other day. It's still not comfortable. Every time it's still not comfortable. Like the turn and cough situation, but you got to do it.
You got to do it.
Yeah, you got to do it.
I got it erecting an old lady's face one time during a checkup.
Oh.
Yeah, during a checkup.
I was like, milfing now?
She was it was like some regular shit, right? And I was so embarrassed at like, because she was, for whatever reason, she was not eye level, but she was kind of down there checking something, right? Yeah. And I definitely got it and plus, you know, I curved to the right, so it was like pointing at her too.
Plus, I curved to the right.
So she and so
question mark.
Yeah, it was like, huh? What are you doing here? And then so she apologized to me. She was like, oh, sorry. I was like, oh, it's cool, man.
It's just a dick. But it's just a dick.
It's not
man.
your fault.
Yeah, I've had it all my life. Don't even trip. It's all good.
Tim.
Oh
That's
man.
funny. Good old Dr.
It's a whole hour of dick.
And I was
Guy
really
did say it.
You know, we opened it up with that, and
Yeah.
I was really trying to. I didn't even look at the questions.
We talked about career. We talked about career.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. You just try to start off with that.
We talked about career.
No, and we talked about ass
Did we have
Oh,
any
yeah.
questions?
assholes.
Gooches and taints.
Probably.
Which is insane. There, I did see a few questions under that post.
You want to say some questions?
First question. How y'all dicks?
Yeah, how y'all dicks doing? I mean, my dick good. Like, it's cool.
Well, since you asked,
Let's see. Let's see. That's funny. Dixon Cider asks, how long does Mike Dam really last?
Hey!
no way, no way, no way.
That's on everything. That's on Twitter.
Hey, what you got, Mike? What's your time limit?
Shit, 10, 15.
10, 15? That's solid, though. 10, 15? Yeah.
A solid
That's
10,
solid,
15
yeah.
is all you need.
That's all you need. You don't, yeah. 10,
And
15.
if it's like, it depends on the type of sex too. Okay, so I'm saying I'm trying to prove myself to you. We just got together.
Yeah, yeah.
You think it's about to be some foo stuff?
You getting 30.
You probably gonna get a solid 2 minutes, 2 sessions of 30s.
Okay.
All right.
Sessions
Oh,
of
wow.
30?
Oh, wow.
The first time.
Oh my
The
god.
first time.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause you trying to make an impression.
I gotta let her know. Wow.
That's when, like, you never concentrated so hard to not nut. Like, you are concentrating.
You be thinking about all the other shit.
Like, yeah.
It's an equation because you gotta stay balanced.
Yeah, you gotta stay balanced,
You gotta
yeah.
think about other shit, but then
Yeah.
you gotta still think about her so you don't get
Right,
too
but not
soft.
so much
Yeah.
that you soften up.
That's
Oh
how
my
powerful the mind is. You get,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got to separate.
Power of the mind, man.
Yeah, power of the mind.
Let me tell you, this is some super Asian of me.
Okay.
But when I'm trying not to bust, I start doing math equations in my head. I try to see how high I can multiply.
This nigga doing arithmetic and shit.
I'm like, all right, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. I see how high I can go. Or I start to freestyle.
Try that one. I'm gonna try to freestyle.
Try to freestyle. Yeah, try to freestyle.
Dude.
Like come up with a new song. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just, oh shit, that's a bar.
That's
Hold on.
yeah, write that down. Yeah, no, but 10 to 15, that's like on a regular, like, that's, yeah, you don't need nothing.
What we need?
What we doing?
For hours.
Because your thing is, you got responsibilities at this age. Like, I don't need to be with you for 30, 45. I got things to do. I got to
got
get
shit
up.
to do.
I got to clean up. I got to shower. I got to.
And granted, there's gonna be some oral before that, some warming up before that,
Yes,
just to
exactly.
help everyone get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's pre, there's during, and there's post because you can't just get up after.
Yeah, you gotta wind down. It's like cool down after a workout.
Exactly.
You gotta cool down.
Got to get a rag.
No, I just get it. Oh yeah.
You gotta get a rag. He said, "No, I'm just I'm just up. No, I'm just up. I get to keep it moving."
Well, like, it's funny because like I'm married now, so it's kind of like so we've always had this thing where it's like, all right, P&R time, P and rinse, P&R, you good?
P&R,
Time
yeah,
P&R, you know what I'm saying? That's important.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta pee.
Oh yeah, women do have to pee right after.
We
right?
should too.
Yeah.
We should too.
Yeah. Especially if you raw dogging.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh well.
yeah. No, definitely.
Well, here's what's funny. Okay, so women should pee because it'll prevent, UTIs and stuff, right? But let me tell you something. Let me tell you why it's really important for guys to pee, especially if you're trying to do round 2. Because I took human sexuality class in college, right? Okay. And this dude came one day, and he was basically like,
Or he can't.
oh, he
Both.
Yeah. To the class. To the class.
He came to talk to us, and we asked him. One guy was like, "Okay, can pre-cum get a girl pregnant? Yes or no? Like, can you tell us? Like, what's
no?
the
Let me know.
Tell us.
No, dog.
What's the answer?" So he kind of was like, "All right. Well, here's the thing. I shouldn't even be telling you guys this, but look. Here's what happens, okay?" And he's saying that the only time pre-cum can actually get a girl pregnant is if you have round 1, right? And you don't pee in between sessions, because what happens is the pre-cum of session 2 will push out the jizz that's in your urethra still from session 1.
That's wild.
So if you don't pee in between and flush it out, it's still sperm in there from the last one getting pushed out from the pre-cum. And they say that's how people get pregnant from pre-cum.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sperm just in the cut waiting. Just
Yeah.
Like, come on, dog. Come on, pre. Hurry up.
On God,
me up.
that's one of 2 things I learned from 6 years of college. I couldn't tell you anything else.
Well, that probably saves you a lot of.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's
He
good
told me
information
that
to know.
shit. That's been like my shit.
Saving
ever since.
lives out
Yeah,
there.
real life. You gotta pee.
Hold
You
on.
gotta pee.
Uh-huh. The other thing I learned is that the largest population of Japanese people outside of Japan is in Brazil.
Thanks,
Really?
college.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, that's
Japanese people in
in
Brazil?
Brazil.
Yeah, a lot. Apparently you can get really good like authentic sushi in Brazil.
Oh,
It's a lot
gotta
of
go to Brazil.
Japanese Brazilian babies running around.
That's cool.
Oh, that's a good. That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a lot of well, I don't know that they're Japanese, but a lot of Asians in Jamaica. Did you know that?
Mhm.
Oh, I did know that because I
Black
see.
Chinese.
Yeah, Black Chinese.
Like you go to like the most rural part of Jamaica. It could be like in the country. Like you have to probably go through hills and rocks to get there, and then there's like a Asian owned supermarket.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
we everywhere, bro.
Yeah, we out here.
Owning shit. Well, hey, thank you guys for coming through. Is there,
I'm
is there
sure, man.
anything else you want to plug? Talk about? Where can we find?
Daddy Season dropping June 6th. That's my album. It's talking about how I'm the father of the internet. Let's go.
Let's go.
Go.
Good. Just Dormtainment and everything, man. If you haven't watched the videos, we got the Comedy Trap House podcast. We got a Boss Talk podcast.
New skits dropping.
It's a lot of you motherfuckers. You got to have like 6 different podcasts for
Yep.
everybody.
It's just we doing a lot. You know, more sketches, more creative.
There's a show on Fuse TV coming out called Sugar and Toys. I made the intro for the song for the show, so y'all go look at that.
Follow me at iRomala.
Mike Dam.
Well, damn.
ROME. So you don't spell it ROAM. You know,
I
iRomala.
got. I'll put it in the description.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right,
All right,
thanks
bet.
guys for show. All right, thanks for watching No Chaser podcast. Tune in next time, Bluetooth. Bye.
Worst outro ever.
The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
Thank you. King shit.